We are Mia and Massi. We live on this beautiful island called Sicily. Join us on our adventures around the island and making and eating local cuisine, on our villa DIYs and on our simple slow living. This is our Sicilian dolce vita. Venite con noi. Buongiorno. Today is the beginning of February and what a beautiful day it is. The sun is shining and everything just seems so brighter and more cheerful. Anyway, I'm in the garden tackling some weeds and I'm going to be going out in a little bit with my work and friend colleague Karin. Today I'm really happy because after I don't know how long we're going on a walk, and it's going to be me and Karin, my work and friend colleague, the Scottish one. So she's picking me up in like half an hour, I think. And I'm going to take her to the Pista Ciclabile, which is the cycling path along the coast. I've filmed there a couple of times with Massi. It's one of our favorite places. So she's never been and she loves hiking and walking and finding new trails. So I'm going to show her this one. So I'm just packing my little rucksack. So I need a water bottle. Take my purse just in case we nip into Bar Drago. I'm going to take my gimbal to do some filming. A little light jacket because today is really nice. It's drizzled all night long, but it stopped drizzling at about 8:30 and now it's gorgeous weather, as you'll see. I'm just going to put on a little light jacket and I'm going to take my sunglasses. So yeah, let's go hiking. Here she is, yay! So what are we? Lunch?
Little snack for on the route.
Nice. So we stopped off at Bar Drago. We might pop round for a cup of coffee later on, yeah?
And a little cake.
Yeah, definitely.
It's absolutely stunning.
Isn't it?
The water is crystal clear.
Beautiful. I love it. It's like this is my favourite view, just here. That little rock in the middle of the sea.
It's more to jump in.
I know.
A little swim.
Absolutely.
This is the way.
This is isn't it so? We've got the best life, working in the afternoons and free in the morning.
Walking around the coast, so close to the city. Oh, this is the tunnel.
Yeah, that's the tunnel that you go in, and they've taken it away. So normally what they do is they'll have like this platform, right, and it goes right out to the sea, and people sit, dive, and but look at the rain, what it's done.
Yeah.
It's completely
Little river.
yeah, beautiful. Let's carry on. Okay, so we're going to go further on. To be honest, I haven't been past the silver lemon. So let's see what we can see further on the path. I know that at the end of the path there's that tuna fishery that we've once been to, Massimo and I, and we filmed. Maybe a little bit rocky this filmage because my gimbal has died down on me. Typical. Can you tell we're in Sicily? Just a few cactuses here. Fighi d'India. Let's go. We're reaching the point of the beginning of Syracuse, which is amazing. I've never come this far. And over there we've got Etna. Let's carry on. How are you feeling, Karin?
Fantastic. It's great.
It's great, isn't it?
Beautiful day.
Lovely. We're going to stop off when we see the tuna factory, whatever you call it, and have a bite to eat and a drink, and then make our way back.
They like knock through all these rocks to create the railway line.
Yeah, it looks like it, doesn't it? It looks like they bashed through to put the railway track in, because obviously this was a mountain. Let's go and have a look at this tuna fishery. Beautiful, isn't it? The views. So these baths are where they would wash the tuna when they caught them. Such a shame that it's a bit run down. It's so beautiful, isn't it? It's scary coming in, just us two girls. It's got to be done. Let's go upstairs. The view is spectacular. Gosh. Yeah, I'm not going to walk on these tiles. They look a bit dodgy. But the view is beautiful. So after a few hours of walking, we decided that this was a perfect place to stop off and have lunch, just sitting on these ancient stone steps. I feel extremely honored that we are able to just sit next to a church from the Byzantine period and just admire the Sicilian history. Okay, after our little break with our pizza, we're going to make our way back along the path and go and get a cheeky coffee. Karin?
Maybe a piece of cake.
Cake. It's trying to be on a diet here, but how can we be on a diet in Sicily? It's impossible,
Impossible.
isn't it? Impossible. Right, let's go. Okay, so we made it back alive. No, it was lovely. Karin's just grabbing herself some cakes. I'm not going to buy anything. I'm going to try and be good. And we're going to make our way back home and have a bit of a rest before I set off to work. Grab some stuff. So back home after that beautiful walk with Karin. Anyway, I just want to talk to you about capugliato. If you love sun-dried tomatoes, this is what you do to get capugliato. You chop them up finely. You add chili flakes, you add some garlic cut up finely, you add some basil cut up finely, you mix it all together and you add olive oil. And this, guys, is the God's food. I'm telling you now, it is absolutely amazing. You find it everywhere here. They'll put this in your pasta, they'll put it on bruschetta, they'll put it on focaccia bread, they will put it on anything. It is absolutely amazing. Try it if you don't know it. This week on our Patreon account, we talk about our adventure when we moved from England to Sicily and what we had to tackle with the house and all the DIYs and everything else. So if you are interested in this little video, join a tier on the Patreon website and you can have a look at it. The next day we had to drive down to Syracuse to sort some stuff out, and the weather was completely different. Buongiorno! We are in traffic in the middle of Syracuse and it is raining quite hard, and as soon as it starts raining, manic happens here in Syracuse.
We have got many oranges and lemons and we need to find uses for them. So here we go. This is a simple cake recipe. It's going to be an orange cake and a lemon cake. I'm going to make the orange one. Maria's doing the lemon one.
I'll do the lemon one, yeah.
Okay, we're going to go through the procedure of how to do it. It's pretty simple. You need very few things. You need a liquidizer, or what would you call it?
Mixer.
Yeah, mixer,
Maybe
something that
mixer.
will chop the orange up quite fine. So it needs to have blades inside of it.
Yeah.
The ingredients are eggs.
3 eggs.
You need, 1.5 cups of sugar.
No, 1 cup of sugar.
Oh, sorry, 1 cup of sugar, 1 cup of oil, and two and a half cups of flour.
And a packet of yeast for cakes. However you would, I mean, some would use baking powder.
Baking powder is probably in the English word. In Italian we call it pane di angeli.
Pan di angeli,
Yeah.
vanigliato, which is vanilla flavored.
It's vanilla flavored baking powder.
Yeah.
So right, you take the orange, obviously this bit and this bit. We're going to use the whole orange with the skin and what we have inside. So what are you doing? You're cutting the 2 ends off. So the top end, the bottom end. We're going to it's a big orange, so I'm going to cut it into 6 pieces and then again into halves. So basically like that. Turn this over and cut it into little chunks like that. So I'm going to get these 3 here, cut it into like that. And we're going to take out the seeds of the orange because the seeds are not good. While we're going through this process, we have turned the oven on, put it on 180 degrees Celsius in Fahrenheit. We'll work it out, or you can work it out. And what we're going to do, we're going to put the oranges and all the eggs, 3 eggs, and the sugar in together. So let's get through that process first.
And can I just say that it will not be bitter, I promise you. The same with the lemon. The lemon will not be bitter, even with all the rind on it. It actually turns out wonderful.
Obviously, you don't want to put the shells of the eggs in.
No.
Okay, so I've got 3 eggs. I've got a whole orange, cleaned out with the seeds, and I'm putting the sugar in now.
Cup of sugar.
Right, so that all goes in. Oil as well in there.
It's not olive oil.
It's sunflower seed oil.
Yeah.
You can use any oil, but don't use olive oil. It is too strong.
No.
As you can see, that is very liquid. Look at that. So you've liquidized everything. There's a couple of chunks in it, but I don't think you should really worry about it.
I think it gives it texture, yeah.
Most of it is it's nice and liquidized, so it's very liquid. So now I'm going to start mixing the flour in. Slowly, slowly, you mix the flour in. So once I've got all that flour in, while I'm doing that, I'm going to open the yeast. Thank you. It is a vanilla flavored yeast, which gives it a lot more taste and flavor. Right, so what I've done, I've pre-lined a cake tin, and I'm going to pour that mixture. So I'm pouring that mixture that I've made up there. You can see there's a couple of lumps in it, but that is the orange pieces, which is actually quite pleasant while you're eating it. Yeah. You're going to get that all in there. Beautiful. The more the merrier. Look at that lovely color it's given it. And that's how simple this cake is. Right, Maria, it's your turn.
Yeah, so basically now I've done exactly the same thing. I've cut up the lemon. Because they're organic, I found loads of pips. So I'm going to put these straight into the liquidizer. I am then going to crack 3 eggs. I'm going to put in a cup of oil, sunflower oil, and a cup of sugar. Exactly the same recipe that Massimo did. And then I'm going to liquidize this. Okay, so once you've liquidized all of that, again, still a few little lumps.
Actually quite pleasant, those lumps.
Yeah, it's fine. We are going to slowly add the flour. And then a bag of yeast. This is vanilla flavored, as we said. And I'm just going to mix it all up.
So what you want to do in the end, just to get that little bit of a texture to the top of it, you kind of carve a little groove in it. And you put a drop of oil. I'll let Maria go first.
There you go.
And that's it. Once you've done that, you can put it in the oven. Right, so the moment of truth, the cakes are ready. Let's see how this actually came out. This is the first one. This is the orange one, right? Yeah. Take a slice of that. Let's see what the inside looks like. Whoa.
Nice.
That looks very nice. Yummy. Let's try the other one then. This is the lemon one.
Different shape, because obviously the trays were
Yeah,
different.
the trays are different.
It'd be better if you do it. Oh,
and that's nice and crystal white. Wow, very nice, very nice. Yummy.
I hope you enjoyed this week's video with the hike and with these delicious cakes that are so easy to make. Try them out yourself and let us know how they turn out. Anyway, see you next week with a brand new one. Ciao, alla prossima!